Gyms shut and events cancelled across the country, there's a lot of fighters out there that can't train and spar with their teams as they usually would. So Sport TV's gone out there, tracked them down to see how they're faring, how they're holding up, and how their training's going while in isolation. Let's see what they've got to say. I've been ringside at a few of your recent fights, and I've got to say, you seem to be a very tactical fighter. You don't seem to scrap like a lot of young guys do. Whereabouts did you get that tactical nous from and that discipline to fight a game plan?
Yeah. What I'd say is I have to follow what Neil tells me, because his guidance has got me where I am today. And each fight we go in, we have a game plan, and he tells me exactly what I need to do. And if I execute it how he tells me to do, then I keep getting the result.
You're following on from that, so you're very close with your coach, Neil Huntley. He seems to always be in your corner. How big of an impact he had on your boxing career?
Neil's amazing with all of us, all of his fighters. He takes care of all of us. Each matchup is fair. When he's in your corner, because he has so much knowledge about the fight game, it just makes you more confident that you're going to win. And each thing he tells you throughout the fight, it makes sense. And when you do it, he knows how to study your opponent, and he will tell you how to do it in the ring. And his guidance is just amazing.
Then a question about you. What record have you got at the moment? Have you got any titles in the bag? And what have you got in mind for your near future?
My record at the minute is 7 wins and 1 loss. I hold Mansfield RACC youth title and the Derby youth title as well. And plans for the future, I'd love to go professional. I just want to keep at what I'm doing, and whatever Neil says, again, I'll probably just end up following it because his guidance is amazing. So that's all I can say. This is a bit of a story. You know James, who fights for Neil with me, the young lad. Yeah. I was at a different gym before. I was at Neil's gym, and I fought James on one of Neil's first shows, and I lost to James. And then my old gym closed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And because I lost to him and my gym closed, I thought because James was very good, I'd go there, and I've just stuck to it ever since.
Will you talk a little bit about your training? You train just down at the Revolution gym, or are you training all over the place? And then obviously you're at Revolution. What do you think about it? And is it somewhere that you'd recommend starting a boxing career to all your mates and people listening to this?
I'd definitely recommend coming down to Revolution Gym, because everyone there, it's just like a huge family. Anyone will tell you that. We're all dead good. We help each other out. It's the place you want to be if you want to start boxing or any discipline. Just get yourself down to Revolution, and obviously Neil being a great coach, it helps a lot. And the only place I really do anything is at Neil's gym. I don't really do anything anywhere else, and that's why at the minute with this virus going around, it's hard, because that's the only place I go.
In your last fight, you fought Ellis Wood. It was really, really good close fight. I love watching it. If he came and asked you for a rematch, would you do it? Personally, I think I'd love to see part 2 and more rounds. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I would do it, because looking back at the fight on YouTube, I feel like I wasn't at my best when I fought. I didn't. I should have gone forward a lot more, and I should have put my pressure on him and should have let my hands go a lot more. But watching the fight back, I know where I can improve on now. And if the rematch happens, I know exactly what I need to do to beat him, like all 4 rounds or 3 rounds, however many rounds it's going to be. I'll win every round.
And from your following, who's your biggest supporter? And then perhaps most importantly, who made you pick those gloves?
The reason I actually started boxing was because of bullying and not really being able to handle myself outside of boxing. I didn't know anything. I was always, because my family, my cousins all do boxing, and I was always asking my mum, "Can I do boxing? Can I do boxing?" And it just got to the point where she ended up saying yes, and I started doing it, and I stuck to it ever since. Fell in love with the sport. Um, all of my supporters, all of them, but the main one would probably have to be my mum, because she's always the loudest supporter I have, and she's just always around me. She's always there. But I thank every single person who comes and shouts for me.
And just for everybody listening, or everybody's locked down at the moment, what sort of exercising are you doing at home? How do you keep fit when you're at home?
I'm just trying to make do with what I've got at the minute. I haven't really got much. I don't have any weights or anything, but on the videos you can see I've got a resistance band. I'm doing bits with that. I've got a boxing bag. I'm just trying to improvise and do everything I can. I've been running as well, like quite long runs and doing hill sprints. Just try and keep fit until all of this has passed over.